Despite numerous confirmations by multiple insiders that Elizabeth Olsen, aka the Scarlet Witch, is returning in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, now the Scarlet Witch herself sets the record straight. She says, "No, I'm not. I am not in the next two Avengers films." So let's take a deep dive into this whole scenario. I really don't understand what it is with the Scarlet Witch. She attracts the most amount of false reporting and speculation we've ever seen. From the reports that came from Cosmic Circus that she would be in a giant multiverse fight at the end of Multiverse of Madness versus Magneto and the Scarlet Witch, and that they were recreating the entire ending of X-Men 3 in Deadpool and Wolverine, and that she would be in that as well, to various other reports about all sorts of, here's where she's showing up, here's what she's doing, that's never turned out to be true. Absolutely none of it. For some reason, the Scarlet Witch is at the center of so many of these reports. But in a brand new interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Elizabeth Olsen is point blank asked about Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. So I want to read you her reply in entirety. So it's going to be a bit, but bear with me. She said, and I quote, "I didn't realize this until about 6 years ago, but because Marvel and its influence take up so much physical time and space in the world, it's really important for me to make choices outside of Marvel that reflect my own taste. Your taste does create the artist that you are. And that wasn't something I was thinking about when I first started working. I was just so grateful to be working as an actor. I wanted to stretch myself into different roles, and I wasn't really thinking about my taste. So the opportunity to return to films like this is a reflection of the people I want to work with, and my own personal tastes in a way, even if I'm not the filmmaker." End quote. Now, this is due to the fact that she's in the brand new film, The Assessment. Now, everything she just said, I think it's pretty crystal clear. If you didn't understand what she's saying she's saying that you look at Marvel and how much influence they have in Hollywood, in entertainment, in how many products they put out, and what they do. People look down upon that, and you as an actor, if you stick with it, because they just figure, oh, you're just a superhero actor. That's all you can do. And she says, while she appreciates that and likes it, she wishes she could do more to expand her palette and acting portfolio and do more things that she really enjoys. And as she just said, she really enjoys these types of films. Films that aren't exactly made like these superhero films, and that she's grateful she gets to do different roles and isn't just about comic book films, because that's not really what she's into. She has different taste palette, and she wants to have more of that taste instead of the same old. Now, this again is fine. Nothing against what she's saying here. I've seen some people drag her through the mud for this. Guys, understand that if you eat the same thing every day for 10 years, and you do the same thing every day, sometimes you might want to do something else and go, oh my God, I haven't had pizza for 10 years. What have I been doing with my life not eating pizza? I'm going to add a little bit pizza more back into my lifestyle, right? Like, that's what she's saying. And I'm using pizza as an example to simplify this, right? But she did add a little bit more to this. So after that, they ask her if she's now staying in London because they're shooting the next two Avengers. She says, and I quote, "No, I'm back in the States. I just finished Panic Carefully. I'm moving on to filming a pilot for FX called Seven Sisters." End quote. Okay, so that's crystal clear as well. She literally just confirmed she's shooting two other projects back to back. And again, this is her expanding her palette. She's doing a pilot for FX. She's doing something else, finishing it up and wrapping that up and moving on to another project from what we've seen the trades report on. So this isn't really that surprising to me. And along with this, there's been a little quotes here and there also from other outlets during the last week or so that I just want to bring in and briefly talk about, where she talked about how it's been a weird ride with Marvel and a love-hate type of thing where, she reflects on some of the old statements she made about how her character got started, where she ended up, some of the creative decisions and backlash that they've gotten for her character's direction. Now, make no mistake about this, a lot of the backlash from her becoming a villain is from stans, like the stan fanboys that can't stand it when something goes out of whack. It's like, oh no, the character has to be like this forever. No evolution, no growth. That happens all the time. She acknowledges that, but she also says that to her, she really needs a compelling reason to return. Now, if you guys remember, it wasn't too long ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, Daniel RPK, My Time to Shine, Cosmic Circus, pretty much everybody published their big story. Scarlet Witch is going to be the love interest to Doctor Doom. And that's sort of like stuck. Now, obviously she's saying here that can't happen, right? Because, she's not in the film. She confirmed she's not in it. And other people are saying, well, here's the trick. She's going to go finish up the project and shoot the FX pilot, and then she's going to join Secret Wars and they can shoot her scenes. That's true too. But we don't know that as a fact. The facts we have here is the facts of what she said. And to me, I honestly think that if they're not going to bring her back in these films, don't bring her back at all. Just officially state that her character was killed off and that's it. Now, I know some people are going to bring up the Scarlet Witch comic thing. I know I can hear some of you stating, but she's in the comic. She's alive. No, she's not. Whoever told you that is lying. The actual writer of this confirmed, yes, this is the Scarlet Witch. This is a variant of the one in the MCU. It's not real. It's not canon. It's not her. So take it for what it's worth from the people working on it, because the comics have never been canon. We know this. They're what-if stories, technically. So there you go. Elizabeth Olsen says she is not back. Do you trust her? Do you believe what she's saying? That's up to you. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.